I don't know if you know this about me. I have 3 nipples. What is up, guys? It's Taz here, the talking ninja Brit. I just really, in my head sometimes, I just have to make up random stuff. Like that with the 3 nipples. I don't have 3, of course I don't. I have 4. Why would I have 3? What purpose does that serve? Of course I'm playing a game of TDM on Resistance, which is a French map. I go with the ACR, with Sleight of Hand, Quick Draw and Marksman. Now apparently the ACR is okay for me to use. I was kind of worried that if I used it in a video, people would call me a noob and say, you're using the most overpowered gun in the game. Oh my god, you know that gun needs nerfing, and you still fucking use it. What are you doing? You noob. So that's what I was sort of expecting people's reaction to be when I used the ACR, but it wasn't. They were like, oh, nah, it's a good gun. You know, it's not overpowered, it's just good in general. Just use it, because you'll get kills and that'll be all nice. Now this game here is, like I said, TDM on Resistance, but it is part of my, like, a little mini-series that I do constructive hiding. Now it's not where I camp, like I've explained constructive hiding to you. I don't need to go all through this again, but it's just where I play conservatively. I could call it conservative hiding, but I like the word constructive because it makes it sound like I'm doing something positive, where in fact I'm just sitting here playing a computer, talking to a furry microphone. So in effect it's not constructive, but I'm just going to say it is just for the purpose of this video as I get my Reaper. Oh yeah, I've fallen in love with the Reaper recently. That was quite hard to say, Reaper recently. Say that 5 times in a row really quickly. Bet you can't. Got now. Oh, you did. You boss, man. You are so good. Now, I just think it's really, really good. It's like having, like, 9 different pervert missiles. This is like the baby-making pervert machine. That's what this is, the Reaper. It's freaking awesome. It's amazing. I've said that again, didn't I? Freaking awesome. Apparently, it gets on people's nerves, but do you know what? I'm excitable. I'm excited to be bringing you the Reaper on a French map. Oh, yeah. Now, I want to talk to you guys about the sub-challenge. Whenever I get online, people are like, oh, do you want to do the sub-challenge? Do you want to do the sub-challenge? Now, I'm not moaning at you for doing that. Of course, you know, if you want to take part and you show sort of enthusiasm, I'm going to be like, yeah, let's do it. But I said I wanted to get knife kills on every map. You know, a knife win on every map, you know, for the whole team. But if we were to do that every time I got online, the chances are we would probably have that wrapped up in about a month or 2. I want this series to go on a bit longer than a month or 2, so I'm probably going to do 1 or 2 matches of it a month, and that is it, on Xbox and on PS3. Xbox is probably going to be more unreliable than PS3 just because I'm not as good on it and I don't get on as much. I know I should. People keep pestering me like, hey Taz, I'm like, yeah, get on Xbox. I'm like, I will. This weekend, my friend, this weekend. And then the weekend comes and I don't go online and people are like, I'm so disappointed in you, Tazifer. You have let this side down with the Xbox in the funny controller that's hard for me to hold, and I press the wrong buttons and I go around flashing people. Yeah, that's how good I am on Xbox. I flash people. Yeah, come on, I'm just running around my PP in my hand, flashing people. Oh yeah, oh look at this. Oh yeah, that's a nice bit. Oh no, it's a submachine gun. It's actually quite small. And then I go, I'm going to go and use a sniper rifle. That's 6 foot. Yeah, big 6 foot pole in my hand. Now, like I said, constructive hiding, I really like doing it. You know, my sort of style normally is where I just run around, run and gun with a submachine gun, and just absolutely try and kill anybody that gets in my way. My philosophy is, I'm going to run at you, I'm going to shoot, you are either going to die or you are going to kill me. That is my philosophy, and you know what, it tends to work. It just gives me enjoyment, and I'm really happy with it, you know. I like doing it because I find it fun, you know. If I was to sit in a corner for every game, I wouldn't like it. But every so often, a nice constructive hiding gameplay just throws it in the mix, and I really enjoy it, you know. You should try it. Just play conservatively. Maybe you do already. Just leave in the comments if you do play conservatively. Then, you know, that's fine as well. But then, if you do, just try running and gunning for a few seconds. That's going to be amazing. Just think about it. Now, I get messaged on YouTube a hell of a lot by people asking me, you know, if I can give them some tips on improving their channels. And I just think to myself, what, out of all the people on YouTube you could have messaged, you messaged a retard from England. I mean, if I had a choice, and say I'm not me, I wouldn't message me about asking to improve my channel, because my channel's not great, you know? My videos aren't great. I mean, I don't need people to tell me that. I can seize it for myself. But if I was to give you any tips, it would just be this, you know? Have fun with what you're doing. Don't try and sort of live up to the hype of other people. If somebody else does this, don't go, I'm going to do that now. What's the point? They've already done it. Try something different. Try something new. You probably will get hated on for doing something different and new, because the Call of Duty community hates new things. They're like some weirdo that's like, I don't like change. I don't like change. But you know, if you do try something new, maybe you'll catch on to your own little niche and you'll get like 2 million subscribers, and then you'll be alls happy. But my next thing would be, make some notes. When you do a commentary, just make a few notes before you start, because I always see videos where they say, hey, how can I improve? I watch it, I go into the video, and the first thing they say is, hello, my name's Bob, and I'm using the ACR here today. I think I go with Marksman, I think. Or it could be Quick Draw, I'm not sure. So yeah, this is going to be my 4th commentary on this map. Just don't do that, just make a few notes, just write down what you're using, what you plan to talk about, and you know, it'll just make your life easier, it'll make people's ears easier, because they're listening to beautiful magic that's coming straight out your mouth hole. So guys, I go 24 for 2, I believe, if I'm correct, and yes I am, with 1 assist. This has been Taz, guys. Cherry bye, cherry pie, noise. I'm rubbing my nipples. Oh yes, oh that feels so good. Oh, you know how to treat a man, don't you? Indeed I do. I know how to treat a man. I'm like Gillette, the best a man can get. Roar!